Hi, it's Jasmine Brooks. We're here inside the control center for this 21 Next live stream. It is time to talk. I'm leaving. You may have seen that on social media or CBS21.com. And I want to talk about it, but not by myself. I got to bring my besties in here. So there we go. Hi. I know. So I know.
No! No.
Okay, let's talk.
About what?
Okay, so
you're just leaving us just like that.
Yeah, so when I got here 8 years ago, I remember Brian Queen hired me. And before he hired me, I said to him, listen, because it was a really bad weather day. And I felt like he wasn't paying attention to me because everyone was so worried about the snow. I get it. So I looked at him and I said, I need you to understand, my family lives here. I want this job. I want to work here. And I did, and I do. And all of a sudden, literally out of nowhere, I get an opportunity that I'm not allowed to share yet. And I have to
better
take
be
it.
good if you're leaving us. I'll just say that.
That's a good point.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
That's what we can. That's what we can say. We can.
Let's go back to that snowy day when you're here interviewing. Do you remember what happened?
There was a storm.
Yeah. We had to pretend to do the news together. Do you remember that?
Oh, it was a trial.
No, I don't remember filming it. I don't.
Okay, so you see what Jasmine is wearing there, right? So she is nervous. I mean, you're put on the spot. You have to read with people you don't know.
Yeah.
And all this stuff starts turning red.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like hives. And I'm like, what are you doing? Are you okay? And you were cool as a cucumber, but your body was lying. It was telling the truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, you were amazing. You stuck it out like a champ because it was a really busy day. And then we had to squeeze this, we call it a read in the business. You had to read with the new anchors and see how you did. And I know that's very nerve-wracking, but you did it well. But I'll never forget how red your neck is. You're like, look, this just happens when I'm nervous.
Without giving too much away, let's just say to get the new gig, that happened again.
I believe it. I mean, we all have our thing when we're put on the spot, and
What's your thing?
We power through it, but you know, I don't know. We always try to figure out a way to hide it.
That's what happens with his.
With what?
But your thing is when you get nervous, your hair turns gray.
No, Jasmine did that to me.
Oh.
No, we couldn't be happier for you. It sucks that you're leaving, and we'll miss you, but we're happy that you're happy.
So meanwhile, if anybody has any questions that's watching our live stream, we can actually answer them live, which is so cool. And so just ask away if you want to. Yeah, so let's not make this awkward. Obviously, talking about myself is uncomfortable, but I will say, I'm just going to sit crisscross applesauce. But yeah, everything that happened recently was really, really fast. So it wasn't like I was planning necessarily like this grand exit strategy because I am so at home here and I love it so much. But I just think, you know, God works in mysterious ways, and when you know, and when you have opportunity, you just got to take it. I had my 2 children here, my beautiful children.
What will you miss?
Yeah. The people. I'll miss the people. I will miss the people here, right? I mean, I worked with you guys for 8 years. And then I'm also going to miss the area. I mean, I just recently bought a home in Hershey, and I can see the Kissing Tower from my front window. I can walk to restaurants. Like, I was settled in. My kids they did to a great school there. So I was really settling in here. So this kind of threw a wrench in my plan. But I am just really ready to embrace the next chapter and just go full force ahead.
What do you think when you're looking at these pictures? We should describe a couple of them here as we go.
Yeah,
I always think, this is weird, but I always wonder what other people's perception of me is. I don't necessarily get too hung up on it, but sometimes I wonder, like, I must be one weird, person.
You know exactly how they feel about you.
You're a ball of energy.
I forgot, guys. So I've been bothering my husband to get a puppy, which is crazy. We're not doing it. And one, so I made a sock puppy, and it's over.
I think I hear it. I think I hear it. Oh, I think it's making an appearance. This is going to, we're going to have to talk behind the scenes for a second here. When Jasmine gets her mind on something, it doesn't change. So she goes all the way for it. And she decided she wanted a dog, but instead she's got.
Show it to us.
A sock hound.
This is actually, what did I name him? How do I forget your name already? Jean-Claude. Jean-Claude. He is my, what is it called? An Afghan hound. So they have long, beautiful noses. And then if I just put my hair over the top,
that's what they look like.
It looks just like the real thing. How funny is that? It's cuter in person.
We're glad you're getting a sock and not a puppy, since you have this big change in your life. So.
Oh, I'm nuts. All right, Joel, you never stop talking, and yet I feel like you're at a loss for words. What's going through your head? How much
you shared on the air with us. I mean, there's what I'm talking about. Like, you did the whole process. You like worked all the way through to the very end. We got to see every development there.
For development.
Well, you were a new mom, and a lot of people connected with that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I think that was really cool that you did that. You were deadly honest on the air. Like, they made the 7-second delay for you,
which is when you press the button.
And how many times?
Tom would always look at me and you would say, "Oh, I'm so surprised. Like, you're still, doing it. Like I was just gonna I don't know, quit my job and stay home and get a buzz cut or something." Like, you were always like, surprised that I would just like power through all the steps of life, put myself out there at the same time, and just, do it.
I've always said you are amazing. You have an incredible energy, and you do power through. I'll always remember you at the farm show and just being Jasmine at any event you went to. We loved it.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I was that big. Holy moly.
Yeah. And that's my point. You owned it. Like, you were like, this is it. This is how big I am because there's a baby in there. That's my job right now. And there's the baby.
Right, there's the baby.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, they're so cute, aren't they? So what are you guys looking forward to when it comes to me leaving?
Getting more airtime. I don't know.
Getting a word in edgewise? Is that what you said, Johnny?
I don't know. It was always fun to never know what was next. Right. I mean, I think I ad lib a lot, but I would rarely put you on the spot of not knowing exactly what to say. And that happened with us all the time. We just go, okay, you just said that. Cool.
Oh yeah. And Joel D and I are really in sync when it comes to what we wear all the time. Like, we'll show up all the time with the same colors on, but never plan it.
Not really, no.
You do that. That's true.
And then there's Tom. Never matches us, ever.
Well, my wife will tell you I never match, period. So, hey. Jeez. No, I think, if people could see your looks off the air sometimes, we make faces at each other in the studio and whatnot.
Oh, I thought you meant when I come in with no makeup on.
Oh, that's it.
Well,
so we've been through Joel D's 50th birthday party, surprise birthday party. We got to be a part of that. We were invited right into your home with your family. I went to right into your home with your family. I actually went to the Emmys with Joel D's wife. Like, we've become, friends. Didn't your daughter babysit my kid, or did I make that up in my head?
My daughter babysit for you guys. That's right. That's true.
Your daughter did. Then Tom, we went to the movies once just as buddies. Like, so we are actually friends outside of work.
And you changed his whole appearance.
Yeah, literally my haircut is thanks to you.
Yeah.
I mean, you had a vision. And
you guys have both of you have such beautiful hair. My husband's bald. So when I see hair on you guys like that, I'm like, we got to go big.
I don't take it for granted. At my age, to have a full head of hair, big deal.
For real. And I always liked your hair, different styles all the time, different fun. And then I like some of your videos you did, like, okay, 5 minutes. What am I going to do with this? And then pow, 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 pow. And then I would always tell you to stop. I'm like, that's perfect now. Stop doing it. And you're like, I'm not done yet. And then it would do some more and some more and some more. I'm like, now you ruined it. Now you ruined it.
Do you know one of those videos went viral and literally there's still like over 1 million views. People are still watching it. It's
That's
of me
right.
getting ready in 10 minutes. Listen, I'm looking at the picture of the
Yeah,
Segway.
we,
and I have to-
we have to reference the Segway, exactly. You
So basically
crashed the
every-
Segway. You killed
Oh,
it for everybody.
Still D still makes me feel bad about this. So we have these great Segways. We do the parades with the Segways, and I fell off the Segway.
Is this the day?
And that I was
the day?
injured on that picture. You can't even tell.
You were already injured at this point.
I was already injured. But let's
Yeah,
be real though. Our general
your knees are
manager
all
at the
ripped
time
up.
also fell.
Don't push it off on somebody else. You fell first.
It's probably because your knees were already ripped. You want an example there. You were doing it for fashion, but then we ripped your knees
I mean,
anyway.
Joel D, you were really good on those things. Like
I
I
feel
understand
it.
why you missed them. For me, I thought they were pretty hard, honestly. They're not like
Apparently.
and where were you, Tom?
I was the one picking you up
We
on the
didn't
ground.
usually do the York one, but yeah.
No, I was there
No,
that
that's
day.
Harrisburg, but you
Yeah, that's
judged.
Harrisburg. Maybe I was a judge that day. But yeah, you crashed.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I didn't do the Harrisburg one. Yep. I was at the York one.
Yeah.
Huh.
So also some things about you guys. All right. So fun fact. So
that's
Tom Russell, like for Lent all the time, will not eat a
Carbs.
lot of
No carbs.
carbs, and then you give up soda, right?
Right. So Jasmine would look over at me. Are you okay? You're gonna faint? Are you okay?
Like, yeah, and you love soda, right? So you have what? A Pepsi machine with no,
Ah!
Oh no!
Oh,
You're gonna ruin his
I thought-
sponsorship.
a Coke machine with real bottles.
yes.
Okay, all right. And then you have your two weather weenies, Coca and Cola. And I actually just was showing Isaac back at our desk a picture of your dog popped up. And your dogs are so funny. Like they're comical. That one with the short hair is just so chunky.
How did this go from Jasmine's leaving to my dogs are fat?
Right.
How did that
Think
happen?
About my friends.
No, we're gonna miss you.
And Joel D.
What you got?
Joel D loves the color orange so much that you literally bought an orange car. That's how
Yeah,
much you love
true.
orange. You went to Maryland and you even have Maryland sneakers.
A lot of them. Too many.
Also,
yeah.
I know that you like sales. You like to bargain shop,
Oh yeah.
and you find really good stuff in like the clearance section sometimes. So you're not afraid to like buy fun pieces that a lot of people would maybe be like
There you go.
intimidated to wear.
Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, and you like to shop Boscovs, which I think is awesome because I grew up on Boscovs. And you also in your house, I'll never forget. You said you have like a little closet or something where you keep.
Oh, there's the Coker. There
Yeah.
it is. Look
Where
at
you
my
keep
hair.
gifts, where you keep gifts to give
extra
people.
extra gifts that I forgot to give to somebody or whatever. But then if someone comes over the house, it's their birthday, I'm like, you know what? I got you. Bang. Yeah. That's true.
Tom,
I think
now look
look at
no
this.
offense, but like look at your hair right now and look at your hair on this picture. I mean,
Wait,
thank
wait,
God
wait,
I came into
wait,
your
wait.
life.
In my defense, this is COVID. You weren't allowed to go to the barber shop.
He
This
grew
is
it
fun.
out for realsies.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was.
I don't
I
even
had-
remember your hair like that.
I look like Michael McDonald. I had the hair.
Jasmine,
Little
was that the-
action
was
figure
that
on
the
the
worst
side,
time?
just staring at you in awe.
Yeah. Jazz, that was the worst time, wasn't it? When you were by yourself in the
Yeah. Think about that.
for 6 months or whatever it was.
We were at
That
home.
was so bad.
and you,
That was
you
so bad.
came
And
in.
I had babies and I was down in my basement and I just like had this makeshift, we all did, but like
No, you
for
were coming
me,
in, weren't you?
Then you came here and no
Yeah,
one else.
you came here.
But- when I came in, it was really weird, right? It was so weird. There was like nobody here. And then I would be in the studio all by myself.
See, look at the dog.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And then I'd come here all by myself. So we got through that. And now our newsroom is seriously bustling. There's so many people here. It's like, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, well, we're gonna
Don't
miss you.
leave.
We're gonna miss you in the newsroom and all this stuff. I mean, always a whirlwind when you're around. Look at the look at the weenies, dude.
Go there.
Man.
So are
they're-
they? So you got them at the same time. Now I understand why you did it, but
They're
how did
sisters.
you? Why get the two at the same time?
They were sisters. So we had to pick the short hair one, Cola. We already picked her out. So then we go down to get her, and my daughters pick up the other one. They're going, Daddy, can we get this one too? I'm a girl dad. They're all crying. I'm like, yeah, take two.
So,
It's just-
Joel
yeah,
D,
you
what
know.
is one thing that you gave into your kids like about that you didn't want to, but they looked cute and cried?
That's my wife. I give in to her on everything.
That's smart man right
She
there.
looks cute and doesn't cry, and that becomes it. She says we're going to do something, and I'm like, I'm not sure about that. And then about 3 months later, we have it. Yeah.
All right, Jasmine, tell everybody you're wrapping up what next week?
Yeah, so next Friday is going to be my last day here. I am off Monday, so I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So then you'll see me tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Right.
and Friday.
Here's the problem: is this happened
What?
so fast that
know.
I already had a vacation scheduled next week. So literally tonight is our last night anchoring together. Thursday night,
Yes. So we're not
Crazy.
going to do any news. We're just going to talk the whole time.
much like this, I suppose.
Yeah, we could do that. Look at that.
York Fair has been a total favorite of mine. I've become like obsessed with that fair. I always loved Perry County Fair every summer. And what am I missing, guys? I mean, Greek
Farm
Fest,
show.
of
Farm
course.
show.
Farm show, Greek Fest.
The only thing I don't like about Farm Show is that it's the winter time. Besides that, it's the best time ever. It's the best time ever.
I bet you'll make like a guest appearance or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look at us, little babies.
I was like
So
that.
anyway,
That was the
Wow.
first time, or the second time we anchored together. It was early 2018, right there.
Wow.
that's
Fill it in.
crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
All right,
Well, Jasmine, we
we're
love
gonna-
you. We're gonna miss you a lot.
Everybody's
Thanks,
gonna
guys.
miss you.
Love you too.
And people in the community already been asking. So, yep, we'll unleash more
Yeah.
news when we can.
And for the record, yeah, exactly. And as soon as I can, I certainly will. And the only teaser I'll give everybody is that
Oh no.
you'll still be able to see me.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
Ooh, that's a good teaser.
We'll leave it at that.
That's a good teaser.
Oh, wait. Before we say goodbye,
Stop. No, you don't
I
need
just
that.
want you to
Not the
say
dog.
goodbye to
It's not a
John
dog.
Blood.
Turn it
It's
sideways
just-
so you can see its eyes.
It's a sock.
There it is. And then turn
Oh.
it. And now it's starting to look like a dog. There you go.
There you go.
See?
Oh, see, I didn't. I just got him, so we're new.
Oh,
We'll
no, is
miss
it potty
you.
trained? Is it potty trained? Yeah, it's not in the control room.
But it-
All right.
All right.
See ya.
See you guys.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.